Hi, welcome back to Technology Review. I'm your host, Mac Jackson Jr. You can find me on Facebook, LinkedIn, MacJacksonJr.com, YouTube, and let's see, what's the other one? Facebook, yeah, all the rest of those guys.
Twitter, YouTube,
Twitter,
LinkedIn,
yes, all social media. Just do a
no
search.
Instagram yet?
Yeah, Instagram too. That's right, because it's linked to Facebook.
Okay.
You can find me on there, folks. Information on technology, cybersecurity, protect your family, your friends from identity theft and fraud. I'm back here again in the segment with my guest, Sonia Pedowick. Welcome back again.
Yes.
We're going to talk about Consumer Electronics Show, what's going on, what's happening next week. Over 200,000 people coming to Las Vegas. One of the biggest events in the country, matter of fact. Consumer Electronics Show, new things in gadgets.
Yeah.
Laptops. You were mentioning the Chromebook that you have bought for your kids. You think that Chromebook is good or bad, or would you recommend it for business or just for home and consumers?
Okay, so I have never bought business devices for my business. I've always gotten just like whatever, went to Best Buy.
Yeah, we talked about
or Lenovo
laptops,
Direct,
Lenovo, yeah, Lenovo,
and
right.
I'm learning that that's probably not the best thing to do. So actually, this year, I just before the end of the year signed on replacing all our devices. We went Dell and we went business. Okay. So we did two things. We went for the office Dell business and Lenovo laptop. So, but all business class, right? And so
good.
I'm hoping to get a little bit more wear and tear out of them. I think like the normal consumer home, I don't even know, not business class, but just, I don't even know what you call it, right?
Home computers.
I think really they have like a 2-year shelf life. So if you want to replace, then fine. But I did post on Facebook, you might have even commented, like I was so over the whole Windows update.
Yes, we're talking about that.
Should I switch to Apple? Should I not? And it was a mixed bag.
That's right.
I was so far down the path with this Dell purchase that I decided to do that. But I'm going to watch it and keep it on my radar to see if that's something maybe, or maybe test one in my. If anyone wants to buy me one for my environment, and then I could test it, that would be great. But I think you're either an person or you're not, and so
I actually do both. And I did post your comment there. Yeah, it's interesting. There's people that like PCs all the time. There's people who like the MacBooks, and I have both.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it as the world's changing, going to more web browsing.
Yeah.
So it really doesn't matter almost anymore what machine you use because all of our applications are going to be in the web. So now you're talking speed and reliability of access to the internet.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, how many applications can you have on the screen?
Yeah.
Right. So your screen in your office, how many screens do you have?
I have 3 now.
3, right on. Look at you.
But if I could figure out how to get a 4th one,
like that one you posted, that large screen,
yes.
like 40 inches across.
I think it depends on what you do for a living. So I'm constantly either looking at a job description and a resume or a contract, or you know, I'm looking at LinkedIn and looking for people. So I am looking at different things, and I do find that it's easier to have multiple screens to do that.
Right.
You could just be lazy.
No, you're right, because you could look at a video.
Yeah.
And then you need your camera in the middle because you could be interviewing someone, right?
Yes.
And you need to be able to look at the information on the screen at the same time you're interviewing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So definitely.
So I don't know if I could ever. When I was moving offices and I lost the cord for one of my screen monitor.
Yes.
I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do for 2? Like, thankfully, we found that cord really quickly, so I went to 3. But our office manager, he has 4.
4.
So, but he does like payroll. You know,
there we go.
Doing and he's supporting 3 people. So he could be working on a resume, he could be scheduling an interview, he could be working on payroll, and so he's got this whole thing. And I was looking at this really cool arm.
Yes.
That now can hook to your desk, and then you can mount them for perfectly this way or this way.
Yeah.
So you could go pretty crazy.
Yes, absolutely.
You really could.
I call it my laboratory. It's not office. It's my laboratory where I can do all my experiments, all my programming, my hacking. I have like 4 monitors set up, and the one in the center up right above is a TV screen.
Yes.
So now I can watch the TV.
See, that's what I need the 4th one for.
That's right. You watch TV above so you can see what's going on.
Yeah.
You need a camera in the middle for your video conferencing and everything. But absolutely.
It's funny, I had someone come over and hook up a printer, and he's a printer guy. So I bought a printer from a local business, and Vegas Ink and Toner, and the guy that came over was a crack up because he's like 3 screens. Whoa. He was super confused, and then he said, I only have 1 screen. And I was like, why?
Yes,
you could have 3, and he's like, this is too confusing. And so the printer thing came up, and he was like, where is it? I just thought it was funny.
Which screen is it on, right?
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Oh, that's funny.
So what are you looking out for? Are you going to CES?
Yes. Okay. CES is going to be great. It's going to be a lot of really cool things
Yeah.
there. I'm looking forward to the new battery that's out, battery
The
technology.
lithium,
It's called graphite.
oh,
Graphene, sorry, graphene,
Okay.
a new element.
Oh.
And this new element of battery technology that you can recharge, let's say for EV vehicles, cars like Tesla and other vehicles, they're saying that you can get 500 miles to a charge,
wow.
and it'll take you 1 minute to charge your
Oh my
vehicle.
goodness.
So that's going to be amazing.
And it's made of a new,
A new element that can absorb the
Interesting.
battery energy. Yeah. And they're saying the first application of that will be possibly in smartphones.
sure.
Smartphones.
But will they explode?
That's the new thing. That shouldn't be an explosion. Should be fine.
Right.
But they have them in your phones. You know, you'll be able to, or saying your phones now will never run out
Die.
of. Yeah, they never
Yeah.
die because if it goes low,
Yeah.
you just wave it over in like 5 seconds. It's up again.
This is something I would need.
that would be really cool,
I
right?
did get a 20,000 milliamp Anker charger, and it's like
Did
a
you
brick,
really?
and it does charge pretty fast.
Yes.
And I charged it. What day are we on? We're on Friday. I charged it. I charged the brick on Wednesday,
Right.
and I have since charged my phone from 15% or less twice without
Twice.
recharging the brick.
Yes, those are the good things.
So I'm trying to
And
see
the
how many
things-
more times I could do it, because I read I should be able to charge my battery to full from 15% or less 4 times.
Four
So I'm on
times,
2.
excellent. Those new bricks are coming out now
Yeah.
too. That I'm looking forward to seeing those at CES. But
Yeah.
there's also newer ones that are smaller than
Yeah.
the bricks.
Yeah.
So what's smaller than a brick? Half a brick?
Yeah. Yes.
But the half a bricks now, not just only you can charge your phones, but you
Right.
can also charge your laptops.
Oh, see, that's cool.
That is really cool because think about it, you can take it
Yeah.
to like the park or
Yeah.
somewhere else, a location. You don't have to worry about, I got to plug my phone,
Right.
plug my computer
So
in
now I have to
somewhere.
move. And
Right,
this
so now
does
you
have
plug
2
it in.
USBs on it.
Yes.
So
Yes, it has 2 USBs and also a 3-prong
interesting.
ground chargers,
Oh.
so you can plug your laptop in it, be out in the park
Yeah,
or wherever.
I'd be interested in learning
Yeah,
about
so
that
now you
one.
go to a coffee shop and have to worry about trying to sit next to
Right.
a plug.
Yeah. Well, if you had a pet robot, you could send the robot to
That's
do the
right.
charge for
That's
you.
right.
Or maybe the robot would have the charging mechanism, like R2D2. You
Yes.
just like plug it into them, because there'll be some robotic stuff at CES.
That's right. Robotics too.
Yeah.
Robotics are going to be expanding. We know you and I say it all the time.
Yeah.
If you have a job out there, folks, that you taking a square peg and putting a square
Yeah.
hole every day, that's your
Yeah.
job, Monday through Friday,
Yeah.
9 to 5. It's going to be eliminated because automation
Yeah.
is definitely creeping
Right.
up and it's taking over.
And it's funny, like, this is not necessarily robotics, but did you see the law that passed January 1st in Oregon that has everyone in Oregon like up in arms?
no.
So Oregon is one of the few states that does what with their gas?
You self pump, right?
You cannot self-pump.
Cannot self pump.
But now, as of January 1st, you have to.
What?
Yes,
You have to
it's-
self.
Yeah,
oh,
before
you have.
you couldn't self-pump.
Oh,
It was
I gotcha.
against the law to
They had-
self-pump. Now people are like, what? I
How
have
do you
to
do
pump my own
it? Yeah,
gas?
yeah. That's funny.
I find that hilarious.
That is. That's gone away since I was a kid.
For
There's
as long
service
as I can
stations.
remember.
Yeah, God, I was a kid. We'd drive a gas station, and they would clean your windows and
Yes.
stuff, and pump
Yeah,
the gas
yeah.
for you. And
But in Oregon, and I think one other state that escapes me right now, but it was pretty much illegal. You could not do that. for
so
yourself.
now, that's wow.
I'm surprised it's taken so
That's
long.
interesting that they
because-
did that. Took so long for that, but they passed marijuana like that. They passed
Maybe all the
pot
gas
fast.
attendants were high, and they're like,
Or
we're losing too much
something.
money on spillage, or
Wow.
who knows. But
Incredible.
yeah. So robotics. So there should
Robotics.
be a big stuff about robotics,
Yes,
automation.
lots
That'd
in
be cool.
robotics going on. What would you think having a robotic assistant in your home, maybe with the kids
What does it
and
do?
stuff?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
like-
educational wise, keep them at bay.
I mean, I would love for someone to cook all my meals
There
for
you
me
go.
and do my
Yes.
laundry. Sure,
Yeah.
that would be great. But I don't know. I guess I'd have to see what the privacy, and because we always talk about that. We
Yes.
talk about like the whole recording of Alexa and how people are like, "Oh my God, it's recording me," and they're freaking
Oh,
out.
yes.
But now there's the new Alexa show,
The Alexa show, they could do that for
which is video recording.
Yeah.
Voice and video.
voice and video. That's
And
going.
people are buying them up in droves. And
It's amazing. So they're doing this, but if it was the government asking them to do this, they would freak out and say, "No, I
Yeah.
don't want to do it because it's the
Yeah.
government doing
Yeah.
it, right?"
Well, the federal government didn't. The federal government went back to marijuana, say that they rescinded whatever they said,
Yes.
which could
We're gonna-
affect the state level.
Yes, we're going to talk about that in our next
All
segment.
right.
Next
Yes.
segment, we're going to talk
Yes.
about the marijuana laws, how it's going to affect, and there's some technology behind it too.
Oh my
Some
gosh.
new things going on in technology. Folks, we'll be right back with Sonia Pedowick in our next to last segment. Thank you very much, folks. See you back here at Technology Review.